Howdy, folks. One more episode on traumatic brain injury. And then my mental health got markedly better. We'll talk about that at the end. So this is 2 months after getting hit in the head at work by that big oak branch. So 17 November 2021. This TBI is killing me. I'm kind of joking. I am having episodes of flooding. The world is against me. I'm all alone. Real intense anger. Old hurts coming up. It's not logical. I'm not logical at all. Having a lot of suicidal ideation. Feeling shame. Lots of muscle tension, carrying all that in my body. Physical pain. And then after the episodes, the letdown, the pain, the stress, the depression, the fear, all that stuff lasts for 48 hours or so. And it's hard. And it's hard on my family. It's also not uncommon for people with a TBI. There's been a lot going on, though. Right before the TBI incident happened, we found out we were pregnant unexpectedly, so that's a lot of stress. And then I got hit in the head, got my TBI. And then shortly after that, we had a miscarriage. That was terrible. I've also recently developed some weird pelvis, hip pain and weakness where I'll be walking along, and I did a lot of walking in my job at that point, and my hips would just fail. So that's no fun. So I'm focusing on self-care and forgiveness. I'm trying. Multitudes of others struggle like this. A lot of veterans. So it's important that we talk about this. I was also at that time self-medicating with alcohol, and that made things more difficult, complicated. I was in a toxic work environment also at the time and didn't really know it. But about 1 week after this, the 17th November, I quit that job. And that had a huge positive effect on my TBI healing and my mental health in general. Also, after that, took on 2 projects, one being this YouTube channel, and I also worked on becoming an author. Got a book published, self-published, and all that stuff. And that focused my brain in a positive direction. That helped a lot. The other thing that helped heal my TBI was time. I only notice artifacts from it now. Like my tinnitus has gotten markedly worse, even though I quit my job with all the chainsaw and chipper noise. And I miscalculate time fairly frequently. Not all the time, but for example, in my last video I said it had been 30 months since my TBI incident. It's actually only been 18. But I don't notice daily cognitive quirks and the pain that went with my TBI for so long, for months afterward. So that's nice. So if you have a TBI story, feel like sharing, put it down in the comments. Let others know they're not alone. Remember, hope is a choice.